I'm confident. I'm amazing. You believe that. And so when you walk out, everyone is going to treat you that way. Not like everyone's going to treat you that way. Okay, maybe that too. We're going to get into that. But you're going to be focused more on people's smiles, people being nice to you, because it's just who you believe you are and it's your reality response to that. So next I wrote thoughts influence energy and behavior. Here's the pipeline, okay? You have your belief, and that affects to how you act, okay? The way you carry yourself, the way you speak, how confident you are. And that affects how the people around you respond to you because that's the way you act. And those people is then going to be your reality, how reality is going to, respond to you. It's just that simple. And you see those celebrities out there who are just super confident in themselves. You're, oh my God, how did they become that? Because they act that way. Because they believe that, it's going to affect the people around them, that sense of energy. And then when you watch them on TV, it's like they give off that energy and you're just like, she's that bitch. Because she believes it. When you believe it, it flows through you and that just becomes your reality. Honestly, like when you think about this, it is manifestation, but the thing is that it's not magic, but you could kind of say it is because it's like your inner self just kind of directly reflects, goes into your outer world. So the thing is that you need to know that your actions matter. Actions matter more than thoughts, and I think emotions drive actions. I wrote that emotions give thoughts power, okay? Because when you think about certain things with a strong feeling of emotion, that makes your body move. That makes your body do certain things. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. This is a hot take. Sometimes I feel like negative emotions can really drive you. At least for me, when I feel like I'm at the bottom of the bottom, just down there, I feel like shit. That's when I feel like there's nothing to lose. I already feel like hell. So I'm gonna be fucking desperate. I'm gonna be doing the most to break out of that. And sometimes when I say thoughts with emotion drives action, I don't necessarily always mean that it's happy thoughts, like I'm super happy, so I'm gonna go out and feel great about myself, and then everyone around me is just gonna be nice to me, and that just creates my ideal version of reality, right? It can also be negative, and negative emotions can become something positive. It just depends on how you're utilizing that, because that can easily go south as well. Depends on what the fuck you're doing. So you might be like, how do I create that sense of reality? How do I create the reality that I want? Number one, I wrote down is be aware, because the thing is that awareness alone breaks your old pattern. With everything in life, as long as you're aware, that is the first step towards anything in life. You need to notice like bad patterns about yourself. Like, why do I automatically think XYZ when XYZ happens? Why do I always do this? When the moment I step out, I just think that everyone fucking hates me. And it's kind of like when you have awareness, the best metaphor I can think of is that it's a light in the dark. It just sparks up a light. It doesn't light up the whole room, but at least it's there, You can see the walls, you can see your surroundings just slightly. Number two, you need to understand your situation right now. What is your story right now? What is your issue? What's going on right now? How would you describe yourself? Because once you realize that, this kind of also ties into awareness. You can then edit it. You can then change it. You can be like, nobody around me understands me. I'm not fully ready yet. I'm not capable of doing certain things. I don't have confidence in myself to go for what I want to go for. I am scared to let people know the real me. Whatever it is, you write it down and then you can edit the story. You have to first know very clearly what is